name is Peggy Stevens. I am the owner of Premium Steap. I wanted a business that would make people happy. And I love tea, so I decided to go into the whole leaf tea business. And I've been here for 10 years and making people happy with tea. And we sell a variety of 160 teas, from blacks, greens, oolongs, whites, to herbals, and we change our teas seasonally. We also sell teas to a lot of the coffee houses in the city and restaurants. We currently are at Loftus Cafe. We supply Park Restaurant, Barclay Prime. Alpha does a cocktail with our strawberry lychee green tea called Hello Kitty. So stop by there and have a drink, it's delicious. Everything that we sell here is no lead, no plastic. All right, no tea bags. And once you do the loose tea, you can come into the store, you can take the canisters down and smell them. There's a major difference between tea bag grade, which is Fannings, and the whole leaf teas, which are all hand-picked and are fresher, taste better, or healthier for you. And cost per cup, a lot of the teas that we have here are cheaper than buying a box of Tazo tea bags. I'd love to show you, demonstrate how to make easy, quick iced tea that's healthy for you. Tastes amazing. You have 160 teas here, probably 140 can be used as iced teas. So you have a huge variety of whatever mood you're in for. You would have an iced tea that you can make for yourself.
Qui nous éloigne encore un peu.
Hello, I'm Mike Susansky, and today I'm going to talk to you about iced tea made from loose tea leaves. Here we have 3 different types of iced tea. This is a fruit tea, a black tea, and a green tea, and these are the most common teas that you would use to make iced tea. This first one is a cherry kiwi coconut fruit tea. It's going to be caffeine free, so this is a great tea for people who are trying to avoid caffeine but still want something refreshing in the summertime. The second tea here is a black tea with black currant, and this is also a moderate in caffeine, so this is for someone who wants to maybe have a little pick-me-up in the afternoon and still looking for something refreshing. And third over here is the green tea with cranberry, raspberry, and rose petals, giving a little bit of a just light floral sort of flourish. This is a great tea. It's lower in caffeine than the black, but still has a little bit of caffeine and high in antioxidants for people who are looking to get those health benefits from the teas. That you're going to get a lot more health benefits from all of these teas than you would buying a bag tea. So when you go to the store and you're buying tea in tea bags, what you're actually getting is the dust from the whole leaf teas that we sell here at the store. And you're losing a lot of those health benefits, a lot of the antioxidants, and a lot of the flavor, honestly. We sell the tea here at Premium Steap. It comes in 2-ounce, 4-ounce, and 8-ounce bags. 4 ounces of tea is going to get you about 40 regular mug-sized cups of tea. So it's more economical than buying tea bags because you're going to get a lot more tea out of it. And you can reuse the tea leaves, especially when you're making iced tea. Reuse the leaves again, and you're going to get more iced tea. And it's just going to go a lot further, and you're going to get you're going to get the health benefits, and you're going to get better tasting tea. Here we have one of our tea samplers, and we make these. These are kind of seasonal at the shop. This is a summer one, and we have 4 different kinds of tea inside, 2-ounce size of tea. We get about 20 cups of tea out of each one, so a box like this. Usually a little over $20, around $20, you're going to get about 80 cups of tea. Today we're going to make a green iced tea for you. This is cranberry, raspberry, and rose petal green tea. And here we have a 20-ounce pot. And when you make iced tea, you want to use twice the amount of leaves you would use to make hot tea, because you take that and make a concentrated iced tea that you're going to then pour over ice. And when the concentrated tea meets the ice, it flash freezes the flavor and the aroma, and it makes iced tea a lot quicker. So one teaspoon of loose tea for every fluid 8 ounces. So I'm going to use 5.5 here because I'm going to double the recipe. So I'm going to use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you may think this seems like a lot of tea to use, but the great thing about loose tea and most loose teas, and especially green tea, is that you can reuse these leaves. They don't dry out. You can reuse them again and you can make a larger pot, or you can reuse them later if you want to make another pot of tea. So I've got my 5 teaspoons of tea in here, and I'm going to take hot water and just pour it over the leaves. It's going to take about 2 minutes for this to steep and come up to flavor. If you let it sit longer than 2 minutes, you're going to get that bitter green tea taste that a lot of people complain about when they're talking about it. They think they don't like green tea because they say, oh, it's bitter. It should never taste bitter. If you steep it for the right amount of time and the water is at the right temperature, it should never taste bitter. So we're going to let this steep about 2 minutes, and then I'm going to pour it over ice. So this has been steeping about 2 minutes, and now I'm going to take this concentrated green tea and pour it over this pitcher of ice. And
trop impersonnel. Accepteriez-vous?
so there you go. And when this ice melts, it's going to flash freeze that flavor, and it's going to seal in the aroma and the flavor of the iced tea. And like I mentioned before, you're going to have iced tea almost instantly. You don't have to wait for it to refrigerate. Once you have your iced tea, I'm just going to pour some in this glass here. See that beautiful, very light golden color. You can tell that's going to be refreshing.
Et je vous tutoierai.
I think it's delicious as is, but if you want to add a little sweetness, or you want to do something different, you have guests over, you want to impress them, you want to try something, give it a little extra flair, you can also make a simple syrup. And a simple syrup is basically half sugar and half hot water, and usually let that sit about 10 minutes, and as it's cooling, you can add a fresh herb. I have a bunch of different herbs here. I have rosemary, thyme, basil. What we've got here is some rosemary in this simple syrup. And just going to pour a little bit of that in, make it give it a little extra sweetness. Stay there. There you go. You're going to stir that up, and if you want, you can even add an extra herb here at the end, just because that looks good.
Coquetterie, destinée à vous étourdir pour profiter de l'embellie. Pourtant le courage m'a manqué. Le dilemme a été fatal. Je suis resté avec mes aveux.